Bienvenidos otra vez. Estamos en el canal de YouTube de El Club de Español. Welcome everyone. We're once again in the YouTube channel. And did you notice the picture that we had at the beginning of this session? Well, it's none other than our good friend, Dr. Baraya. He was only, I think, 3 or 4 years old.
There was a picture of 4 years of age, amazing. That bring me
Time flies
yeah,
like an arrow.
muy jocosa.
Bueno, let me introduce everyone. Voy a presentarlos a todos, ¿no? Tenemos primero a Dr. Baraya. Dr. Baraya, Aristides Baraya, que es de Colombia. He's from Colombia. And we also have Javier Amador.
Hello, hola.
World Languages and Cultures, Spanish, right?
Sí.
Y también, preséntame a mí.
Sí, aquí tenemos también a Rodrigo Pereyra, or Dr. P, an amazing teacher.
Claro, muy bien.
That is fantastic presentation.
Gracias. Bueno, vamos a empezar. Let's start, no, with a quick question. Question, I guess. Dr. Baraya es de Colombia. He's from Colombia, no? ¿Cómo fue tu vida? How was your life back in Colombia?
Well, I always like to talk not only for a specific country, Colombia, but more for Latin America. I think that Latin America have those flavors, those insert in the community que lo inspiran a uno en la vida. Yes, I born in Colombia in a city that was in the north coast, Cartagena.
Okay.
Cartagena es una ciudad muy histórica, historic city conquered by Hispanic. From Spain, and in general, Colombia have special in that region that I born. It's a beautiful region with a lot of history and so on. My life was so crazy. Sometimes I was a part of the rock band when I was in the university.
We need to see pictures of that.
Yes, I wish. No, also because at that time I grew up in the Beatles time, so we create with some of the classmate rock band, and we played during the weekends. It was a crazy time, But anyway, I studied. My first profession is a dentist. So I graduated doctor in dentistry, and then I finished pediatric surgery.
Right.
So and then several things happened in between all of that. I grew up in a Catholic family, so una familia católica. So ellos me insinuaron. They pushed me to that I have to be priest. Quiero ser un sacerdote. So here we go. I went to the seminary. Estuve en el seminario por un corto tiempo, or just for a short time. I don't remember, but probably no more than 6 months.
Okay.
I don't think so that my life was oriented to be a priest, but we're still Catholic and the family, very strong values and all of that. Then I went to the university and finished my dentistry, and then I came to the United States and graduated from Tulane University in business international development and all of that. And here I am in Southeastern since 25 years ago.
Do you ever go back to Colombia? I'm sure you do.
Not now, not recently. Like any other Latin American country or any country in the world, we are some, difficult in terms of society and violence and all of that.
Okay.
Colombia have in this moment some critical situation similar to other countries, but the last time I went to Colombia was about 3 years ago. Yes. But in addition, I'm married with a Colombian girl. So, so everything is Colombia around.
Eso. Música, la comida.
Música,
todo.
la comida, sí, el sancocho, la empanada, sí, la empanada de huevo. It's a special, it's a empanada, but they put it inside egg. That's very particular from the north coast of Colombia.
Wow. Qué bien, pues ya nos está dando hambre. We're getting
Ah,
hungry here.
sí,
A ver,
mucha
Javier,
hambre.
Sí,
hazle una pregunta
sí,
porque yo tengo hambre.
yo tengo una pregunta. Yo sé que, some of our viewers might know other major cities in Colombia. Así que la pregunta que tengo es, ¿qué ciudades, what cities are close, like Medellín and Bogotá and Cali? How close are those cities? ¿Qué tan cerca están de donde es usted?
It depends. Bogotá is a major city. Es una ciudad muy grande. Bogotá have more than almost 10 million population. Wow. It's a huge, it's a cosmopolitan,
Claro.
and also have the problem like any cosmopolitan city. From Cartagena, from Medellin, by car is so far. It's about 17, 14 hours. And it's at that time because the highway is not like here, it's through the mountains. It's not in good shape, the highway. But if you go in a plane, it's about 55 minutes
Está
from
cerca
Medellin to
en
Bogota,
avión,
or
sí.
Medellin to Cali. I'm sorry, Cali to Bogota, and Bogota to the north coast. Yes.
Okay. Sí, sí, que
Ah,
no está cerca en
Está
avión,
cerca,
pero
sí.
en carro, las
En
montañas puede
carro
ser
la
difícil.
montaña es más difícil. Ujú.
Tenemos que planear, hacer
Un
we
viaje,
need to
un
plan
viaje.
something and get there. Aristides,
Sí.
I'm gonna call you Aristides because he's a good friend of mine. We're celebrating from the mid-September to mid-October these days of Hispanic heritage. No? How is it that you, on your own, your family, your friends, how do you celebrate Hispanic heritage?
Well, I think that in my soul, in my inside, and same like in my family too, the Hispanic heritage is all over the whole years. It's not only certain month. I think we joined to the United States culture to celebrate the Hispanic Heritage Month under September, October.
Right.
But for us, I think so is the whole year. I think that we are as Hispanic here in the United States, we need to celebrate the whole amazing things that we receive from this country and the way that we can project in this country too. It's not only to working, but also when we go to friends, interact with them. The way that we interact in this country is for me the major celebration of the Hispanic heritage. And of course, demonstrate to others what is the value of our culture. Our culture, for people who do not Latin America, they believe that Latin America is plenty of drug cartel or violence or kidnapping or all of that, but it's not. And that situation happening in every single country in the world.
Right.
It's not only Latin America. So, but we have more than that. We have a Nobel prizes. We have big millionaires on the world. We have a people with the important people who like Carlos Fuentes, Garcia Marquez, all of that, who are demonstrate the really the value of the Latina or the Hispanic culture.
Oh, bueno, Doctor Baraya, for the people, like for Thanksgiving and Christmas, para Acción de Gracias, ¿qué comidas hace usted como siendo de Colombia? Yo sé que en Honduras hacemos, we have tamales, we have all these other things. So, para usted, ¿qué es? What do you like to cook during those
Bueno,
times?
creo que una cualidad que tengo es que yo sé cocinar.
Oh,
Yo
qué
sé
bien.
cocinar bien. I know how to cook well. And usually I cook almost in my house every day. I like to cook. So for Thanksgiving, we celebrate some specific, we combine, we always celebrate with some of the members of our family here, and we combine, we put ajiaco, it's a very typical food from Colombia, or we put sancocho and pork, puerco, cerdo, and coconut rice.
Okay.
Is another very popular dish in Colombia. So we put all together like a buffet, and everybody eat whatever. But we try to avoid American food for that day specific.
sure.
You know, because we combine Thanksgiving, a celebration in the United States, with Hispanic food.
Okay.
Interesante. ¿Hay algún restaurante que nos recomiendes de Luisiana o de Hammond? Some restaurant that you could recommend us?
Bueno, hay buenos restaurantes en
But
Hammond,
I'm trying to
pero
think if there's one that has a particular Colombian dish. But I just can't think of one.
I don't think so that we have. We used to be in Covington,
Okay.
a Colombian restaurant, but they closed since almost like a year ago. But not like I know that probably you can come to my house.
I'm make an appointment.
With the Spanish
Give you
Club.
these ideas.
Claro que sí, claro que sí.
Oye, Aristides, sé que hay varias iniciativas. I know that in your department, which is, I don't know if I mentioned it, by the way, is Department of Management and Business Administration, Dr. Baraya. What are some initiatives that you have with students? No? Because I know that a lot of our students know you, and of course many of the faculty members, but there are a lot of things that you're currently working on. Can you share with us some of those?
Yes,
activities?
yes. I'm a faculty from the Department of Management, but I have direct my own program, who
Okay.
is almost independent of the management. You know, it's a Latin American business and development initiative. It's almost a department because it's a huge program, and through that program, we doing several things. I think that our principal, the STAR program, is the Hispanic Leadership Program. It's an initiative that we started about 3 years ago to bring the Hispanic student who are in high school to our campus to enhance in them the capacity to become a leader, to understand better about different situations like more knowledge about STEM, about how to work in the ACT, and several things. I don't know if you know that a Hispanic student, Hispanic population student in high school, the drop rate in the United States is very high, very high, and also in Louisiana. But at the same time, we have an influx of the Hispanic student in high school and college. We just recently got it for this fall. For this fall, we have almost 500 new freshmen Hispanic at Southeastern.
That's amazing.
That is almost 200% more than last fall. And that's our mission. My office is working with this high school, not only here in the region, but also in Jefferson Parish, in Orleans Parish, you know, and we try to project more toward Baton Rouge to at least to encourage the student to come to college.
Right.
Of course, we love to come to Southeastern, but if not, at least that they go to any college, 2 years or 4 years, it doesn't matter. The important is that they have to move on
And continue
in life
with-
and continues to preparation for life. And of course, that we love that they come to Southeastern, you know. So that is our major program and the Latin American initiative.
I know that there's one group called ALAS.
Yes.
It's very much active. I know many of the students in that organization. Can you tell us about it?
Yes, ALAS is a wonderful organization. It's acrónico por acronismo por Asociación de Estudiantes Latinoamericanos, ALAS. So it's a very interesting group. They're working constantly and to create new ideas. They have a program that is Toys Drive, the Toys for Hope. Every December, they have this part of they participate in the Hispanic Leadership Program, very active.
Okay.
They have bring some lecture speaker to the meeting. It's a very, very good group of kids, and I think that they increased the number recently.
You were very kind to us to share some pictures, so we're gonna put them right after the video. You're gonna see some of those pictures.
Oh
so you
my
can,
gosh!
So you can see.
Please be careful with those pictures. Do not. Oh my God!
You're gonna like it. They're gonna be fun.
Es la locura esas fotos.
Okay. Well, to conclude, para terminar este podcast, Is there any any updates you have for us for the College of Business and or the Spanish Leadership Program, Hispanic Leadership Program, que puede interesar or might interest students?
I think that if some of the Latin American students are looking this podcast, please contact us. We want that you be part of this university, not only as a student, but also to demonstrate the wonderful, the rich of the culture that we represent, you know. And that's the most important thing that I believe, so that we have to the message to other students.
Yes, right at the bottom of this video, you're gonna see the comment sections. So please, any questions that you might have for Dr. Baraya, for the Spanish Club, write them down there. All right. You're also gonna see the description of the websites and information about Dr. Baraya's initiatives, department, and so on. So please be attentive to that. And before we conclude, I want to have a challenge for all of those viewers out there. I know that from Colombia we know many things. We know sports, but music is also a good one. You know? I know two singers in particular that the viewers, I think, are going to be interested in mentioning. One is Shakira, and another one, Juanes. Which one do you like the most? Or if you know of another singer, write it on the comment section. All right.
We have Maluma.
También.
Yes,
También.
Maluma. Karol G.
Allá tenemos una lista larga entonces, ¿no? A long list.
Long list.
So please like this video, share it with your friends, subscribe to our channel, all right? And what else? Join the Spanish Club.
Yeah, join the Spanish Club. It's a great experience. You're not going to regret it for sure.
Sí, claro. Muchas gracias.
Muchas gracias por
Thank you.
estar aquí y
Hasta
tenerme con ustedes.
Gracias. Hasta luego. Chao.